yeah. Graham wasn't actually feeling the most confident earlier.
No, not at
Graham
all.
was like saying to me she was really tired and kind of out of it. But, you know, has made it to this part of the bracket as projected.
That's kind of been the vibe all day, I think.
Right, we'll just have to see how it goes, you know.
Running the Wombo combo tag in honor of Wombat.
Well, now.
Alright, let's
Starting
get
off on
into it
Hollow
for real.
Bastion, here we go. Game 1. Right off the bat. GeorgeOD already putting a little block on the ground. Oh!
Okay, combo the fuck right off the
Right.
bat.
Ooh, that was really nice.
Oh shit, and it's just over.
Oh, not getting the read on the roll. But oh. Okay, good tech roll in. Is that gonna be that's gonna be the stop from Graham right away. Now,
yeah, both of these characters just like they're just gonna take turns like blowing each other up, it feels like. Because like if Graham flubs a combo, that immediately sets George up to get some sort of combo.
Yeah.
Some sort of ladder.
Oh, that was a nice little forward air there from Graham. That is so much damage right off the bat, Graham, with all this momentum.
Such a rare interaction. Good knowledge to do that stun on anvil.
Yeah, but
I think she was labbing something similar to that. I think it happened to Aurelian. Like a very interesting anti-air grab, but
okay. This is alright, Graham off stage, not in the best spot.
definitely not.
But GeorgeOD just choosing to kind of corner Graham with the blocks here instead of trying to edge guard, which might, you know, George knows his character better than I did. So.
And he definitely doesn't want to get in Graham's space like at this point. 80%, that's deadly. That's like...
Okay, Graham alive at 160 still. Cassie is really hard to kill sometimes.
No, she's been doing this phenomenally.
Right.
And he's just not... Oh.
Alright. A bit unfortunate, but Graham still has a pretty huge lead. Right, is that... Oh, George not getting the fair spike afterwards to extend that combo. Oh, is getting it that time. That's a lot of damage.
Huge.
And George also has diamond here. And
yeah,
has another one
even
stacked up as well, so it's looking quite good for him. Yeah, and see, now Graham now has race drive, which means George kind of needs to play perfectly here. Still getting hit by that minecart somehow.
You know? I think either really works.
Right, so George.
He's really improved with, because earlier in the game, when he was kind of down a stock, he wasn't approaching obviously, but he wasn't getting anything out of it. He was just kind of running the clock out until he got hit, but now he's totally dominant space.
Ooh, that was a nice little spike there from Graham, and I think I agree with what you say. George seems to be playing a lot more reserved than before. Steve is just that character, like one hit can do so much. But so same with Kazuya. And Graham's hasn't really had a huge explosive.
Yeah, definitely not. Nothing that's led to a kill anyway.
Yeah.
Good find it here, but good shield.
Okay. Oh, missing the first tag.
Direction.
Okay. It's mental just how much just the block on the ground itself does.
Aye.
Because now you're forced to jump. When I play about with Steve, I always try and do the 3 block walls, but just the 1 does so much.
Especially against a character like Kazuya.
Yeah, it's really important. However, now Graham does have rage drive again, but George is playing the matchup a lot better than the start. But it's still possible for Graham to kind of steal this one away. However, probably doesn't have too much of the race drive left.
Oh yeah, one
getting the laser.
Yeah.
Oh, is that? That's a bit unfortunate for Graham there. GeorgeOD going to take that game on. Definitely seemed to figure something out there, but still, I think Graham was starting to kind of pick things up again towards the end.
Yeah.
So now Graham gets the counter pick. Alright, game 2 back on Hollow. Interesting. And oh, that's bit unfortunate. Just immediately blowing herself up.
And now George, back to how he was playing early the first game. There's not really anything he can do in this early game versus Kazuya. He doesn't have any strong tools.
Yeah.
If he goes in for an attack, Kazuya is always going to be close enough to reversal, so you just got to play this early game pretty slow, because if you don't, this happens.
Oh, good DI there from George, but Graham's just. I mean, the thing is, when Graham does get a hit, it's going to mean a lot.
Yeah.
But it's just Graham really struggling to get that hit. Definitely not
Good
happy
angle.
at how that's how she DI'd the downer there. Yeah, you know, the body language is kind of telling a little bit. Just you just need to like calm down, especially against a character like Steve. It's so easy to tilt.
And also
get
made up for
frustrated.
that air dodge that George escaped with.
Yeah, and Graham just making like see what I mean? Like when Graham gets a hit, it's like so much.
Yeah.
Already at 120%. Okay, that's gonna be the electric to get the kill. Yeah, now George having a diamond ready to go at the start of that stock. I'm probably gonna get another one here. Steve gets iron. Steve also just get. I think Hollow is such a. The thing with Steve that's, you know, kind of saying is like he's always gonna have like a good stage.
Yeah.
You know, there's very few stages I'd say are actually like bad for Steve.
This one's very common in both matchups.
Yeah. Graham does like Hollow quite a bit. Graham doesn't really, when I play against Graham, Graham doesn't really like the small stage, like the small space you get with Smashville. Hollow is like, really prefers Hollow. Platform being lower means you can shortcut that burst a bit easier as well. But yeah, no, Graham is just kind of struggling now to get much off these hits. And George is just, oh, that
Good
reflector was
get it.
pretty interesting, but
Just keeping her safe.
again, not getting too much out of it. Okay, then is that going to
retry.
kill? Yes, Graham getting the lead back right there. Really
Huge
needed
momentum
this.
shift here.
Right, so. And now, how is Graham going to play with this lead? Graham's trying to get rid of that crafting table there, but unable to do so. Ah, no. Unfortunate. You can actually reflect that. It is quite hard to do, though. Because you need to be like prepared for exactly when. But I have seen it done before. Oh, and now. Is that going to? Nope.
Good air
Alright,
dodge.
and that. It's a.
Trying to go for the nair spike there.
Yeah.
1,000 times.
Okay.
Electric nair.
Right, that might.
And
Oh my
that-
god, that's it. Oh! Wow.
That was incredible.
That was such a good play there from
I
Graham.
think the laser and that in, that's, yeah. I really thought just the basic combo was going to kill.
Yeah, but no, going for the F tilt
Laser
before
added a
nuts.
lot of flair to that. You don't see that often, especially so like quick of a follow-up.
Yeah. So now. Graham
Yeah,
really
that
did
was
need
good.
that game. I think Graham being down
Definitely.
2-0 would have made things a lot harder.
You can't really come
I
back
don't-
from that.
I don't think you want to be down 2-0 against Steve in general.
I mean, you never want to be down 2-0 against anyone.
Yeah, but specifically
like,
Steve.
This matchup is such like a war of attrition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. I think Graham's been playing fine.
Yeah,
overall
definitely.
this set. Like even game 1 was really winnable. It started off so well there. George now opting to pick small battlefields. Okay. I won't lie, I don't know half the names of Kazuya. I don't know the names of like half of Kazuya's
no,
moves.
electric wind, and that's
So-
quite a lot less block usage
Oh.
from
Graham
George
not-
right now.
Not getting that nair there to drag down, but okay, oh. The minecart, it's so like I'm always used to the minecart going so fast, so whenever it goes slow like that, it's like
It's the best
quite
burst
weird.
tool in the game. I mean, it can
It
literally
is
do
an insanely
anything.
good move. George getting the nil
It's very
after
typical.
the up tilt to get the up smash for the kill. And Graham just got the rage drive as well, so that's a bit unfortunate. Oh, that is rough. Just barely getting out of that. Out of that.
The late anvil,
string.
not expecting it.
And that's the thing, it's feel like it's going to be a bit trickier to
finds the
catch
electric.
George on the platforms.
And that up is just too early to kill. I
Yeah,
think a couple more percent and it was there.
it wasn't the best DI either, but it still just didn't do enough. Yeah, that's the thing. The thing with Steve when he has Diamond is just it's so much more mental damage because you take so much more.
Oh,
Graham getting that dash attack there to take the stock right at the beginning of the minecart animation as well, but now having rage drive again.
that's rage drive.
But that's the thing though.
It's gonna be tough to do anything with it. It's not really gonna kill it.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, it'd be pretty tough to get George at kill percent before losing it. So
Yeah, no, it's
you might
quite,
just have to pop it. Which
gonna
he
get
does.
that. That's 40%.
Yeah.
That's something.
No,
but
you
it
take
is.
that, especially because
Oh no, Graham. I think Graham tried to reflect it there, but just was a bit off. That would have been huge. I think that might have brought. I think that might
it
have taken
kills
the stock.
super early. Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's insane. Right, but
That's the electric. The Nair's the wrong
that's. I think that's going to be stock there. I think
Definitely.
Graham pretty much evening it up. Like
direction. Yeah,
it's only
it's comfortable.
right. It is. Both these characters have like such an explosive comeback factor. It's insane, but that
Oh.
might actually. Nope, not going to do it there.
Good enough.
Graham only 10% away from getting another rage drive, and probably is going to need to make the most use of it possible
Yeah.
in order to get this game.
George doesn't want to approach it all right now. He knows the
Right, so
output.
now there it is. But now you've got the TNT set up. This is scary.
Yeah, it's so tough to get off.
Yeah,
the
going to ledge
from.
probably the best option there for Graham. Oh, is that? That's
yeah.
that's going to be the game. So now George up 2-1. This is a rough spot to be in for Graham.
Definitely.
But I feel like when Graham's starting to get more out of the hits again, but it's
And
just
I think George is getting like just a lot safer. He's way more comfortable. He's controlling way more of the flow.
yeah, the first game was literally just like it started off kind of rough,
Yeah.
and then George realized
I think
okay, I
he's
need to
picking
play.
up steam quicker.
Yeah. So George did one game away from making top 8 winner side at the Smash Island
Which is
Arcadian.
seeded, right? Or when, no, Graham's seeded.
This would be upset factor
Yeah.
1 if Graham loses here, but it's not over yet. See how it goes. Back to Hollow. Interesting. I think it makes sense. I understand it. Graham did win the last game on the last game that was on Hollow, but 57 right off the bat is not great. And 76 now.
Graham hasn't
Oh,
found
it's rough.
anything
Graham is
so
already
far.
going to get rage drive before
Oh,
George even gets a single hit, and now it's looking a bit dire. Oh,
finds
okay.
her way through.
Oh, that's
And the electric.
huge.
Surely this just killed.
Not even getting. Oh,
too
okay.
early.
You know what?
But
You
it
get the
killed
stock.
anyway.
And
That was actually that came out of nowhere.
that
I
was
mean,
a very
I
good
guess that's
stock there from
Horror
Graham.
Kazuya.
Yeah, no.
But no, I thought for sure. I mean, it looked like a really bad game for Graham coming up. Like as soon as I saw that 100%, I thought, oh, George is winning this. But
Yeah, and still gonna get that up smash there. It's a bit
even hitting that
unfortunate.
up, it's huge. And George went very low there.
Oh my god. I
Which
swear
is
being in,
insane,
like, rolling into, like, the up tilt is so scary. Because if you get hit, you're taking, like, 60 minimum. And maybe even more. See, there, it's like, the thing is, does Graham need to? You kind of do need to
Oh.
engage with Steve.
Good SCI.
But I feel like you can also just, because he's just going to get his materials otherwise. But,
Nice parry.
right. Oh, and that's just a little bit off there. On the reflect to minecart. But that's Anvil gonna take Graham's second stock here. George 1 stock away here,
Yeah.
and with a gold on deck
Although
already.
definitely not unwinnable for Graham to come back.
Yeah, but that
That's a
is
huge combo. Graham SDI'ing for a life. I could just see it out the corner of my eye.
Yeah, that's what I kind of mean. Like, it's so much mental damage whenever you're fighting Steve at Diamond. That's gonna... No, Graham. George is gonna get the tech. Oh, and Graham not getting the up B by his shield either. That was a little weird interaction there with the block spot.
Of the up B.
All right. It's looking quite rough here for Graham.
Sure.
Just not able to get these kills. It's just going completely wrong.
You just can't make a single slip up approaching Steve because that anvil's always coming.
Yeah, and this is the last rage drive Graham's going to get for this game, and you've got a whole other stock.
Do you want... Oh,
and that's going to be the set. GeorgeOD 3-1 over Graham to make winner semis.
Yeah. It was definitely a good effort.
Yeah, it's just rough. So
yeah, rough matchup, but I thought Graham was playing it pretty well, you know.
Yeah, no, especially in game 2.
Obviously, George, I think just really solid game plan. By the, you know, once he got a couple games deep, he really knew exactly what he was doing. So.
Yeah, figured it out. Also got the best Twitter account of all time.
Well, second best.
What's the best? Oh, is it James Tweet?
Yes,
James Tweet.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
I know that guy fell off, kinda. I think it is GeorgeOD once more.
Maybe on the next PR.
Actually, I think the Recoder Twitter, that one's on the up and up.
I've seen a couple good Recoder tweets.